Good morning. This is Pastor Doug. Last Sunday, I talked about the journey of faith, Abraham's journey of faith, which parallels our journey of faith. That for Abram, there was a start, believing and trusting in God as God called him out from his people to follow him and to go to a place that he didn't know, but he had to trust that God had good plans for him. In fact, God promised him that he would bless him. He promised that he would make a name for him. He promised that nations would come from him and that all peoples on earth would be blessed through him. And Abram held on to that promise. It wasn't always easy, and we saw there's different obstacles that we face to trusting God. The obstacle was mainly that his wife Sarah was barren. How could he possibly be made into a nation when he had no children? And also the land was occupied by other peoples. And there was times where he was afraid for his life. And some of those things he did well, and other times maybe not so well. But all of it was a journey and a growth in seeing that God is trustworthy and reliable. It's interesting to note how in critical moments, God appeared to Abram and reassured him. He reminded him that he is his shield, he is his reward, he is always with him. And therefore, Abram did not need to be afraid. And God is the one who is able to do the impossible. Just when it was beyond possibility for Abram and Sarah to have a child, God acted. And God gave them a child, which we'll see in a couple weeks with the birth of Isaac. You know, it's really encouraging to know that in Christ, who is the seed of Abram, he is the source of that blessing, that all the promises of God are yes, that we are heirs of those promises of God's blessing, that God has made us his people, that we are all, in a sense, circumcised in our heart, that we are marked out as God's own as we put our faith and our trust in Christ. There's a start, there's an end destination of eternal glory with Christ, and there's a middle. There's a journey that we're all on, trying to encourage one another to continue to believe and trust in God, knowing that he's reassuring us each day, gives us that reassurance that we need. This Sunday is a kind of a unique Sunday as we're really highlighting God's work among the nations. And Pastor Melinda will be doing a role play of Anne Hasseltine Judson, the wife of one of the early Baptist missionaries who went to Burma, who went believing that God had a plan for people who didn't know Jesus, and he was determined and called to be one that was a bearer of that good news. So Anne is the one who goes with him, and she shared that call. Anyway, we look forward to seeing you on Sunday. A good reminder that the gospel of Jesus is for all peoples, and we have a part to play in sharing that good news. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you on Sunday in person or online.